No, he's arguing. No, he's arguing. Who's famous? Who's famous? Who's famous? Very rare Koopa Cam. Very rare. Oh yes. Twitch rules are bizarre. But I'm gonna talk about that after I'm done patting him. Yeah, Koopa, you don't want date? You don't want date, you're sounding angry. See, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Yeah. He will do anything he can to escape me petting him, but he can't help but trail when I do it. Oh, awesome. Has it been so long since you got proper attention? Is he a goblin cat? What do you mean? Just from his shape? He's not a goblin for sure. He's just a bean. He's a bean cat. Black and white jelly bean. No, he's not. He's not feral, he's gentle. But he just doesn't like being picked up. Oh no. Oh no, he's lazy and gentle. But he is a little bit aloof when it comes to being touched or cuddled a lot. Then when I got him like this, he does enjoy. He does enjoy it. Begrudgingly likes it. He begrudgingly likes it. No, it's more 24-hour naps, honestly. Just in different spots. You like it? You wanna go? Where'd you go? Not your chin? That's a bit much. And your chin? And holding you? He's seldom this relaxed when I hold him. He's actually kind of... He's not 100% relaxed, obviously. He's always like, how can I escape just in case? Just in case something happens. My favorite rule is that you cannot use simp as an insult on Twitch. Probably because that is their whole business model. Having people simp for the sexy girls. I'm not using that as an insult, but because that's against the rules. But it does sound a little insincere as a rule and a bit arbitrary. We love our simps, don't we, Kuko? Yeah, no, I think you can use it normally. Like, to call yourself a simp. That's always fine. You can say you're a simp. But you cannot use it to harass people. Because then they might become self-aware about how they're throwing away money at a girl they'll never have, you know? Very simple, yeah. Oh, chin. I'm gonna do the chin now. We're gonna do the chin. I'm gonna boop. I'm gonna boop. Boop. A very light boop. Oh, can I play a game now? Oh, he's still purring quite intently. Usually he decides when we're done. not me. But then again, usually he is done way before I am. I'm getting very warm too from the heater that's on. I need to turn it off soon. Can I leave it at this? Can we leave it at this? Let's go to the bed. Let's go to the bed. Yeah, let's go to the bed. Careful. I have to be very precise about letting him go, otherwise he'll use me as a trampoline. Oop. Game. Time for a game. Was a bit of a slow one so far. So I think the title can be changed. The moment it starts, let's change the title. I'm gonna run it in this instead of keeping the camera on my face. This will help me not get a headache from just having one light source in front of me. And just being able to turn on the light behind me. I haven't played a new one. I haven't. I don't know if I want to. I like Resident Evil 4 for being super cheesy, honestly. And I'm not sure if this... I think this has a different kind of appeal. I've played the original, though. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they took out some of the best parts, I think, but like some of the best parts were when the comms were hijacked and they kept having this banter with the villains. So I kind of missed that. And instead they made the bad guys faster and that sort of shit. And I'm like, okay. They made the Ganado Zergy zombies. But they were already Zerging, I guess. They're just zoomy zombies now. Yeah, I believe they took out the communication banter. So that means I even wonder if they left in your right hand comes off in that case. Maybe some of it is replaced by cutscenes. I don't know. Let's go back to this. I've been playing this for a while on the laptop. It was, and it was funny to think of them zooming. Of the villains sitting like behind Zoom. Moon Lantern, can you change the game title? Or maybe I can do it, it's no problem. It's actually HD, but I don't know if it matters. Thank you. Either way, honestly. Is there any sound for you guys? A bit low volume, maybe. There it is. Not that anyone will fucking look for it. Now we're playing with power. Now let's play a real Zelda game so people remember what it looks like. They haven't seen one in a good while. They haven't seen a real Zelda game in a long time now. Some people just grew up without any real Zelda game in their lives, so... What is this, anyway? What? Where do you come from? Oh, okay, that's not the right Z button. How do I target again? Okay, I don't need to hold it. Can I? Looks like he peed on the floor. I thought you could scoop it up or something. Kind of wish there was some more open worldness to this, and that comes from someone that is kind of bitchy about Breath of the Wild and everything, but kind of a combination would be nice of certain elements. She's definitely a drag queen in disguise. That's true. It will have a reveal later on. Oh wait, I need to be out of wolf form? Will I play it? Yeah, on a new PC, you know what I mean? So I can play it at 60 FPS with a nice reshader and everything. Because it looks like shit like on the Switch. The way I see it, don't like... Bleh, not a fan of the graphics. I will first have to overcome the fact that it's a mainline Zelda title that again is in this genre. And once I've swallowed my pride, I will play it on a totally legit Switch on the PC. Yeah, it's actually inside of my PC. I got one. It's just that I don't... It's not up to my standards, so... I think she opened a new area last time. I need to get used to this. I need to get used to this. This being the Z button. No, this is still closed. See, I did half the dungeon. I'm completely lost now because of... Oh, I see. Okay, I need to go to the flag, basically. Straight ahead might be the best option for that. This runs smoother on my laptop for sure. I've noticed. I mean, on my completely legitimate Wii U. I'm getting used to the controls again. What's this? Oh. Yes, this is a wolf area, huh? I need to stop pressing that button. What is this fucking shit? Is there something we can do about this? Those others just seem to be respawning infinitely again. So I have no idea how to defeat that enemy. Exactly, but let's try something. Like, that wasn't a good try. That wasn't a very good shot. Wait, I thought I could control it. Yes, how about I slam your fucking face off? Come at me, bro. Oh, he actually did. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing he does. So, what are you? And why can't I target you? It's just... It's a bit of an obnoxious mechanic. I'm not sure if I... Wait a second. What is that in my inventory? That's soup. Is that something that maybe keeps me warm? Or... No, it's not. It's not, is it? What else have I got? Would this work? Why can't I use it, actually? Okay, what about plain old bow and arrow? What about combining it with this? Okay. Do I have fire arrows? Don't see any. This looks like an enemy you need fire arrows for some shit. It's just not quite. Okay. Let's skip that area for now, see if I can go here. I haven't been here yet either. So we probably need to pick up some arrows. Oh god, puzzles. This game has some pretty tricky puzzles, by the way. Oh, I really don't like how they move. Oh, okay. Shouldn't have wasted bombs on that. I'm pretty sure the arrows will respawn. Interesting. So this doesn't work to break walls. Why is it always so hard to get back into something, huh? What about using this to get him closer? On terms, I don't know. I think they're fine. I mean, Breath of the Wild is a very different logic when it comes to item management. Oh, great. This is working on my nerves. So you had to smash him. But yeah, that's one of the things that I bitch about a bit in that game, because it has a very different design philosophy. It's a different genre of game where I suppose weapon and ammunition management is a bigger deal. Therefore, it's kind of fussier. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. I thought it was my shield. Do I use my shield? That's not my shield. Oh, that's the default one. It's just Z again. And that sort of thing, to me, it gets kind of tedious after a while, so I'm not that big a fan of the genre, and therefore it's not the worst title, obviously, but it just doesn't feel fair that it's taken over as the Zelda game. Whereas it's more of a survival open world game, skinwalking as Zelda with peace and love. Oh, I guess I needed that cannon ball. Yeah, I know how cannons work. I'm the same. I enjoyed it to some extent, but I was like, yeah, can we just leave it behind us a little bit, or make it a spin-off series, so we don't need to choose between traditional Zelda and whatever this is. I thought I got rid of them, by the way. I was too busy carefully choosing my words. Because I don't want people to come after me because I'm not into their favorite game. And then what? Oh, I see. So no fire arrows, just cannons. And now a bomb? Or do we have something to light? No, it's not that. It's funny, I used all my bombs. Wait a second. Okay, explosion. Yeah, okay. I thought, yeah, I know how a cannon works. You have to put in the cannonball. That's quite different. That was something different. Those things keep respawning. This game has a respawning issue. Or maybe it's this dungeon in particular. Normally the enemies don't respawn unless you leave the room. 100% guaranteed going to fuck this up. Okay, works for me. Ciao. Bye, besties. Okay. Okay. He's really walking like he has to take a shit. Eh. Oh, of course. The developers are chuckling. They're howling. Developers were howling at that. Stop harassing me, hater. At least now they come over faster. You fuck off and fuck you and fuck you. I like how long it is in this game. I like how long Link's stuff is in this game. Long sword, long hook shot. Yeah. Nice long boy. So you can see that some of these are sloping. So this just goes nowhere. Oh, look at that. Look at that cunt. Didn't make the same mistake this time. But I did make this mistake. Why did it slide down there? It doesn't look like it slides in that direction, to be honest. It looks like it slides in horizontally, but not. This is it's not an easy dungeon, is it? They don't give me the random items, whatever random item I'm looking for now. Just for nothing. Just like that. So, I really cannot just use this. I guess I would have dropped that to my death there if I did get pulled over, but still. Am I taking a wrong route or something? Do I need to jump from that to there instead of going straight ahead? I saw some yellow. There he is again. Oh yeah, it does go down. Brilliant. I hated that. I felt that one in my toes. Eat it. I don't even know. What am I supposed to do with stems? Now I'm paranoid about progressing through this game. There were too many death traps there. Compass? That is what I risk my life for? Just knowing that this is not the way? Alright. Always a lot of treasures in these dungeons, by the way. Then I have to wait. Oh, wait a second. Is that a way back? Is that a shortcut? I'm spying. So I find it a bit troubling that this seems to be a dead end. Just for compass? By the way, there are no bombs. Don't see any bombs. But you would expect them to be here since they are an integral part of this puzzle. So there's treasure in that corner. Yep. No, I don't want to dance with you. Don't want to hug again. Funny little guys, aren't they? Oh, God. Miserable bastards. Wait, where's the... Oh, it's around here. Well, I would love to try and use the cannon on more of this bullshit, but... Seems I'm not... I don't have any bombs, so... Not these besties cold shouldering me a million times. So I'm guessing, do we need to use a cannon on him as well? We do have this here. So that does seem to indicate we need to get a cannonball. Oh, did I miss this? Can you try not to hump me, please? I don't find it's very consensual. Come on. So I'm guessing a cannonball will roll out of this if I pull it. You pull stuff, something comes out. Is that it? Do not forget what I said. Let's go back to Breath of the Wild. We don't need more of this. um, is there something I'm missing? Cannon there. What is this thing? Something that doesn't want to fucking work, that's what. Yeah, this dungeon is a little trying on my patience so far. Open up, cunt. No, of course not. I'm a little rusty on the mechanics, but... See, I really thought you could grab this as a wolf, but not as a wolf, not as a human. Not sure what to do with it. I don't have any magnet powers in this game, so... But it would be so satisfying, wouldn't it? To blow that thing just into bits, just to fucking blow him up. Shatter him. Shatter his hopes and dreams. Make sure it never reproduces. Blow his icy balls off. Oh, seriously? Is this where the key is? Did you see that? So that's why the compass was considered vital. Because without it, you would never know, you would never really think about it normally. Then again, you could technically use the senses. It's weird though that the compass was really a part of the progression here, kind of. Could skip it technically if you know what you're doing, if you know in advance that it's there. Or if you're just constantly sniffing everywhere, which is usually a waste of time. Alright. Oh, alright. Now it makes more sense. Also, we've now learned how the cannon works, I guess, so... It's interesting that this was an actual detour. No, thank you. Just to teach you how where something was buried and how the puzzle works. As opposed to actually just being mandatory. Period. Oh, you have to pull it on the other side again, or what? Can I pull it here? Yep. Still don't have any bombs, so that's gonna suck. Kind of wasted them. Ah, right. Also kind of unusual that it's such a big part of the progression to use an external item as opposed to an item in your inventory that you find here. But I'm really lacking the bombs. I wonder if there's some on the other side. It's a remaster of the game, I suppose, so it does look nicer, yeah. Make those ads fuck off. Every time I see that, I'm like, oh shit, who's going off in the chat? No. So, I guess I know what to do, but at the same time... No bombs. So no cannon commies. No cannon commies. And there's not like some way to craft them either. So let's see if I can find them somewhere. If I go straight ahead here, it should be the entrance. Oversight, I guess, that unless I'm missing something, the fact that there are no bombs here, where's the crucial for the puzzle, is curious. Like I said, it's normally not that type of game where you have to... What? Worry about those things. I don't need to scoop you, I need bombs. Let me look it up. For instance, what's this Snowpeak bombs? Warp outside, then warp to Kakariko for the bomb shop. That's great. That's a great way to get them. Just love that. Let's just go out of the dungeon and in the middle of a puzzle. Unless... Nope. Nope. So maybe I was a bit too brazen to say that it has a different design philosophy, because it does punish me now for not being more economic with my bombs. Ugly as fucking Kakariko. Not my favorite. Oh, right. Because Link can't just say that this is his alternate form, that he's actually a furry. He's too embarrassed. He's too embarrassed to confess that to his friends. Why don't I see any simping in chat? By the way, I haven't seen them in a hot minute. Did Moon Lantern leave? Is this the bomb shop? It looks like... Yeah, I guess Zelda wouldn't be in... She looks a bit vanilla, she wouldn't understand the whole wolf kink. What is the story of this game? Kill Ganondorf. So how many do we have? 10, good. At least that's one use do we have for the thing. I don't even know the story of this game anymore. What do you have to say? Maybe what do you have to say about the story? Mirror Shard. Oh yeah, we need to enter the Twilight realm because reasons. Because Zelda was kidnapped there, and obviously Zelda has the Triforce. I don't know what exactly is the plot. I like Zelda because it doesn't have much of a plot, usually. The absence of a plot is quite comforting to me in these trying times. Actually, it does have a bit more in terms of cutscenes, but definitely not overdoing it. It has kind of a lot of characters. It's just that the overarching plot is usually not what makes a Zelda game tick. Well, I would say that Zelda has a lot of lore to it, but that's not the same as the main plot being strong or something. That's not the... I think that's just not usually what people are in for, but sure. I think some of that timeline is canon, that it's split. Like, this is the one in which Ganondorf got preemptively... I think it's the one from Majora's Mask, actually. This is the one in which Ganon got preemptively banned. Wait, what? Is... Oh no. Is this the closest I can get? No. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's grand. If someone can explain me the plot of Majora's Mask, then that would be the first person that can actually explain it. And without making things up. Without making things up. I would love to, I mean, they can argue for days, but... Just because people are full of opinions and argue a lot doesn't mean they're right. Is this it? Oh, that was the way to do it. I mean, care about the story to some extent in that it's nice if it has a different type of villain or a different type of setting or main gimmick for plot reasons. But the game is not that heavily story driven usually. I think this may actually be a bit of an exception, that there's a lot of characters that... I don't know if I can jump, but I can slash at least. Right. Already done this. But sure. Fuck you. Oh, I thought that thing would surely shatter. Slow down or double down. I'm going extra hard here. Right. I've already done this before. But sure. I do feel like every Zelda game mechanically has some elements like this where you're like, why? There's not a single flawless Zelda game. There's not a single flawless game, arguably, but... I'm basically doing all this again because I didn't have bombs for a puzzle. I mean, Ocarina of Time could never. They would have those bomb flowers growing everywhere. In every nook and cranny, there's a bomb flower. So, we're getting to a narrow part, and now we have to Diddy Kong race this like the plane challenge. We have to take a really sharp turn. Well, not the sharp turn actually, but... What the fuck am I supposed to do here? It's so hard to control. Could also be that my controller, like again, it's a PlayStation controller for this completely legitimate Wii U. Is there really no faster way to get there? Like, why is there no warp at the dungeon itself? I don't remember this part being hard, that's the weird thing. I don't remember having to do this over. But like, it really reacts quite strongly to the... Yeah, it's actually collaboration. I do wonder if the control stick is for some reason a little bit more sensitive. Don't like this turn. Don't like the look of this. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can change it, but it doesn't normally matter much. But when you're on a slippery surface, you don't want things to overreact even more. You don't want this fidgety bottom to overreact. There we go. There we are. Back to it. Back to this shit. Look at that chilling there. How many reveals does she have under that? I think she has corona or something. That's why she's not feeling well, I think. The problem is this whole thing is just another detour. She actually misremembers the location. So I hope the cannon is still loaded, still charged, but we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna complete the whole dungeon, by the way, already. I'm getting bored of the same thing for too long. No, there was no balls. Someone put the ball back. Fussy, fussy, fussy. This is gonna be the one though. Finally wipe that smirk off its icy face. Yep. Ooh, there's still something left of him. Good. 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 Let me crush that. Crush them with my own hands. There's a lot more to destroy here, but I think I'm gonna go up and get that. Get the thingy. Do you have a saber? Yeah, Majora's Mask probably. I mean, no competition, honestly. Okay. Are you a puzzle or something that's going to murder me? I actually hope it's the latter. The puzzles in this game, as you can see, can be kind of... Daddy. Sit on my face with those. Sure, but do you have anything you want to learn in Dutch, or... Do you want to learn something juicy, or... Oh yes, the daddies are coming to life. That was a plot twist. You want to learn how to say cheeked up, big boy? I don't even fucking know what that means in any language. Let's get this saved because I feel like I'm gonna get my skull destroyed. So you want to learn how to say cheeked up, big boy? Is that just saying like someone has a big ass? Or are they squeezing their ass? Okay, so just a big ass. Okay. And here it comes. Cheeked up, big boy. How would you say this? When I say dick, like thick. Maybe like a bull sounds funnier. There it goes.
Yes, this is happening.
Especially for Cat Bugo. So, disclaimer. Jongen met een lekker bol kontje. Yeah, so it's a tasty round ass. And my tasty full ass. I don't know what else. I can give this more grace and class than the prompt demands. So make note. Say it one more time, please. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I should really put this behind bits. I should put this behind bits. Don't want to be seen saying this. Yeah. Jongen met een lekker bol kontje.
Yes, this is happening.
There you go. There we are. Kind of an abuse of channel points, by the way. Bit of an abuse of channel points. I should actually consider that each word should require 700 channel points. Oh, you're the first one to use the power. And you used it wrong. You didn't use it for your own edification to elevate yourself, but to bring others down to your level. It is abuse when you get power and you misuse it. How is that not abuse? That is absolutely the definition of abuse. You cannot say that. There was no restrictions. That is because the restriction should be your ethics, your dignity. It's one of these fuckers, actually, come to think of it. Oh, okay. I think he has a Moblin model, by the way. What are you supposed to do here? I'm not really sure what the strategy is for him because I kind of forgot the extra special moves that you got. Let me look that up. Look it up. Oh, let him just die. Snowpeak mini boss. Something with it. So the Dark Hammer is the middle boss. How do you defeat him? Latch onto a target behind Dark Hammer with the claw shot. Okay. Well then pause to retrieve his. Alright. Okay, tail. Okay, good. Interesting. Why doesn't he hit me? So let's see how that works. Next time. There's no magnetic power in this game. Just bullshit. We had one little fist pump moment only to get it all taken from us. Only to lose it again. To lose it all. Look at that. No hearts, nothing. And just send us right back in. Oh, no, not that. They take that little heart that I have. Wait, I'm fucking done with this. Fucking done with this for today. So you've got that shit over there. Excuse you, please put it away, sir. You know what? Fuck it. How do you restart it? There's not even a way in this in this Wii U to restart it. Is there like kind of weird. Normally you can't really start an emulation a Wii U game easily. Is there such a thing as a hotkey for it, maybe? Without having to restart the whole fucking thing. Fine. I see how it is. I see how it is. This is what I get for playing a game. I have for playing through something I don't know how to do. Might as well have been playing blind. I don't remember a single thing. Might as well say it's the first playthrough, honestly. which I normally don't like to do. So let's try it again and see if anything helps. Why's this dungeon so slow to get through? Jesus. I've already done about like a third of it or a big chunk of it before this. I just don't like having to transform into the wolf just for this. Well, I guess I didn't. Okay, so it is a claw shot fight. Here comes the plus. Yeah, it's a clever cutscene. They did put some love in the cutscenes. Very surprised bitch. There he goes with his whip. Well, not quite that, but Daddy plays rough, to say. Okay. Okay. Just how many times does it... Jesus. It hits hard when it does. Which is kind of weird. Well, some strategy that is. How did it take so much of my health anyway? What was it, my health? No, my health was so fine. What? Just one hit took it down to 3 hearts? Then I did get hit again and then it was 2 hearts, but yeah. Talk about a terrain disadvantage. This feels like fucking Resident Evil fights. Sure. It's worse than the... what do you call it? The Ganador? No, not the Ganador. Like the blind shit. The blind fucker and... yeah, I'm not feeling the pace of this boss fight too well. It's... curious. Curious. Yep. Just doesn't... sure. Have it Z targeted and it still doesn't... I fucking had it. I fucking had it. That's right. Looks frustrating, so I won't be doing it. Not tonight. That's gonna burn right through my last bit of energy. I don't do frustrating things on the stream. The frustration should only come from dealing with my community. And not from the game. The game should be fun. Such a narrow space too to fight him. Such a narrow space. Oh, I know I can do it. I just don't feel like doing it now. I feel like right now my attention span is dipping, and I was already thinking of what is a good point. That's true. They shouldn't have any challenge when I'm streaming. They should have a streaming mode that is only just showing the game. There's this thing of like challenge and there's artificial difficulty. I feel like this one is difficult to figure out what you exactly have to do. I'm not sure what you have to do, honestly. It's really like you figure it out by trial and error. I don't have the patience for that. I will figure it out off stream. And the next time you will not even remember that he was there. I will figure it out off stream. I don't do the same fucking thing 5 times on the stream. And if I have to, I will only play Sims with Sims 4. If that's the only game that's easy enough. Besides that, I already completed the game. That's what I always do. I always get rid of the bosses off the stream, so I usually do it in the first try. I usually do it like in 1 or 2 tries. If I go off stream, it's fine. On the stream, I fuck up consistently. Give me a sec. What other options do we have? Because I'm kind of bored. Kind of getting bored. I wouldn't say pay someone. I think I lost a follower, by the way. I must have said some. I must have talked some shit. I think I lost a follower. Or did I gain one? No. No, I lost one. Someone was like, fuck you. Must have been the coarse, inappropriate language. I must have stepped on them, or they were like, how? Oh no, he said cheeky big boy, or whatever the fuck he said. Like, I was shit talking Breath of the Wild a little bit. But now I see that is actually a better game than this, if only because I didn't die in that 4 times tonight. Yeah, I stepped a bit too hard on their feelings. See, if in Breath of the Wild you die, you just go somewhere else. You're like, fuck this part, bye. I'm going somewhere else. I'm gonna do some shrines and I may not ever come back here. Don't even know where this is. So far, it's actually not that hard a game. This game was not that frustrating. But, by the way, just chatting. The Snowpeak dungeon, what ruined my patience for it was simply that I needed bombs for the puzzle and I didn't have bombs anymore. Because I used them trying to figure out what to do with the cannons before, trying to figure out how to get rid of that snow enemy before. So I was out of bombs and I had to actually go all the way back to Kakariko. I didn't have the bird that helps you teleport in and out of the dungeon, or however that works exactly. That abomination. This one. I don't even know if she is in compliance with TOS. I seem to think that she has a lot of nipples. Oh yeah, she just has fucking nipples. Well, Unlimited Steam does have a lot of reruns. So if you find this thing, you can teleport out of the dungeon, but I didn't actually know where she is. I haven't found her. So that's why I had to make it all the way back to the fucking dungeon. That's her child. So there's your argument maybe not to play Twilight Princess. In case you needed it. Good reason, as good a reason as any not to play it. It does seem like a antipode sort of creature, something that I thought lived on the other side of, well, they lived like in Africa or something. It's very, very cursed. Generally, just a cursed creature. Now let's see what else we're gonna do. I feel like Little Gear game might be too similar to Zelda and too hard as well. I did get it. I did play it a bit. Looking through what medieval people thought stuff looked like. Are medieval people really more deluded than the average, you know? I don't know. I don't know. There's some really crazy people out there. Little Gator game. I have played it on the stream already. I will probably continue it at some point. Not sure if I want to continue it now because I may get flashbacks to Twilight Princess. And I don't know if I have the patience for that. Mm-mm. But I will play it on stream. If you look up the video page on my channel, you have to type /videos in case it doesn't show up. You will find it under other games. Let's see where it is exactly. I think it's under other titles in the highlights. Yeah, at least the medieval people had a good reason to. They didn't know shit because information wasn't readily available. So let's see. I have a little Gator Games thingy going on. Oh, it's here. I played it before. See? A bit of a cash master thing going on here. I'm gonna open a door for Koopa, by the way. At least it makes it more useful that I've been killing all the cardboard tribes members. It seems like there's a volume issue on my end, but that's just because I guess. Yes, come in. That's because I turned the sliders down in voice meter. Oh yeah, that's right. I learned a ragdoll move. People now look back. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who thinks they're idiots. Maybe if you're very short-sighted. I got a bit sad from the game so far. Sounded a little bit melancholic. I felt for him. I felt for the gator. Because at this point he gets like everyone kind of bails out on his plan. Oh, just to this point where initially everyone bails out on his plan, but then his other friend shows up, the alpaca, I think. And that's a cool bro that actually wants to play along with his plan, is excited. So at that point I was like, oh, thankfully he still got someone that is that he vibes well with. I assume that wasn't that far. I assume that it's just the tutorial part, but since there is this whole other island that is supposedly bigger than this one. Still not really decided, by the way. You finished it in one sitting? I don't know how people do that sort of thing. I cannot play anything for longer than 30 minutes without starting to get bored. I wish I could. I wish I could. So we had a bit of platform, we had a bit of Zelda. I feel like Zelda already covers so many genres. I'm not the biggest fan of games at all, that's true. But that's not always, it doesn't always mean that I dislike the games. It just means that I get bored fast. I also thought it was a cute game, and I think there's a lot of attention to detail in it. It's quite cute. So I can't account for my own lack of fucks given. I can't account for my own disinterest in the world here. No, I think I'm leaving it at this. I don't feel like playing anything. I don't feel like playing anything anymore. Is that alright? Can I leave? I don't even know if you're subscribed. Oh, you are subscribed. Shit. Well, then you have a say in this. Then you have a say in this. Should I leave or not? Should I? Or you're gonna force me to play something? I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna go to bed. That's the worst part. I'm just not gonna go to bed. I'm probably gonna think about well, what could I play that doesn't bore me at this point? But I think the issue is I'm on too often, and I do not have enough interesting games to stream so often. I think that's the real issue. I think that's an issue with the format. Maybe I should just do React content, but that also takes a certain vibe. I need people around to get goofy with, and I do not know in advance when people are going to show up or not, when someone's going to be active in chat. Even think about, I don't actually ever really ponder bad stuff. Don't have to. I don't need to think. I already feel bad without thinking about bad things. Don't need to. I'm just gonna double check if there's nothing. I may be able to squeeze in. I may be able to squeeze in something like smooth brained as fuck. Something smooth brained as fuck. Well, duck game is actually quite intense. I need. You may have noticed it. I usually play it at the start of a stream, because then I'm still full of quips and still full of commentary and stories to tell, and I just want a game to tell the story without me putting an effort. I want a game to do the work for me. That game is a narration heavy game. The ducks are not doing anything. It's action quacked. I feel no, the duck is just, you kind of need to interpret it. You need to feel the ducks. You need to vibe with the ducks. You need to kind of be one with the ducks, empathize with them, and interpret what they're trying to tell, what they're trying to do. Yeah, exactly, and then name them and stuff. It's very depleting, very intense. Talk shit about them, blackmail them, set them on fire.